The B-52 program is well and truly on its way. As the B-52 undergoes some of the most crucial enhancements in the H model's 61-year service life, the U.S. Air Force has now also decided on the designation of the new variant. It'll be B-52J. Viewers may note that the U.S. Air Force is asking for nearly $3 billion in B-52 procurement as per the Future Defense Plan, starting with $65.82 million in 2024, but ramping up to over $1.1 billion each in 2027 and 2028. The Boeing B-52 Stratofortress is a long-range, subsonic, jet-powered strategic bomber. The B-52 was designed and built by Boeing, which has continued to provide support and upgrades. It's been operated by the United States Air Force since the 1950s. Better performance at high subsonic speeds and relatively low operating costs have kept the B-52 in service despite the advent of more advanced aircraft, including the variable geometry B-1B Lancer and the stealthy B-2 Spirit.
A new computer-generated rendering from Boeing offers a window into what the U.S. Air Force's fleet of B-52H bombers will look like after receiving a host of upgrades in the coming years. The company had previously revealed that the next iteration of the B-52, which may ultimately receive the designation B-52J or B-52K, would feature noticeably larger underwing engine pods to accommodate new Rolls-Royce F-130 turbofans. But the new rendering goes well beyond that, offering a freshened-up, more streamlined, reworked Stratofortress. In September, Boeing released a video containing views of a B-52 wind tunnel model with a revised pod arrangement. A full-size mock-up of one of the pods, each of which will contain two F-130s, was also on display at the Air and Space Force's main annual convention, held just outside of Washington, D.C. that same month. The re-engineering program, which will also include a slew of other internal changes and additions, including the installation of digital engine control systems, is one of the most significant upgrades for the Air Force's big fat bomber of the U.S. The B-52H Stratofortress is a long-range, heavy bomber that can perform a variety of missions. The bomber can fly at high subsonic speeds at altitudes of up to 50,000 feet, 15,166.6 meters. It can carry nuclear or precision-guided conventional ordnance with top-class precision navigation capability. Recently, the B-52 took part in a Bomber Task Force (BTF) mission with Sweden and Norway. The Raider and the B-52 will be the two-bomber fleet for at least the next 3 decades until the 2050s. There are currently 58 B-52s in service today, with another 18 in reserve and a dozen in long-term storage, from the total 744 that were built. Then, in March, the bombers flew over nations bordering the Black Sea and Central Europe to simulate close air support operations with ground forces. Additionally, they traveled to the Arctic to support the NATO-led cold response over Canada and Norway by participating in the Noble Defender exercise conducted by NORAD.
The bomber is scheduled to have its Pratt & Whitney TF-33 engines swapped out with brand-new Rolls-Royce F-130 engines. This engine, already used in the U.S. Air Force's C-37 and E-11 BACN aircraft, will significantly enhance the bomber's fuel efficiency and range. The modernization initiative for the bomber is referred to as the Commercial Engine Replacement Program, or CERP. As part of the CERP effort, a new Collins Aerospace electric power generation system will be implemented, offering a remarkable 30% improvement in fuel efficiency. Once installed, the F-130 can stay on wing for the entire planned B-52 lifetime. In addition, the F-130 engine will provide vastly greater fuel efficiency, increased range, and reduced tanker aircraft requirements. As importantly, the engine is ready for integration using Rolls-Royce state-of-the-art digital engineering tools. The radar modernization program is set to replace the outdated APQ-166 radar, which received its last modernization in the 1980s. The new radar system, known as the APG-79 Bomber Modernized Radar System, is an Active Electronically Scanned Array (AESA). The cockpit of the B-52 will undergo a transformation, adopting a sleeker and more streamlined appearance. Boeing has published a digital image, shared with Air and Space Forces magazine, showcasing the new layout for the B-52 cockpit. The image reveals several new color displays with a modern glass cockpit design. However, the cockpit will also retain some of the traditional steam gauges and analog-style displays that have been in use for the B-52H's 6 decades of service. Although the image is not final, it's expected to closely resemble the actual version. A Boeing statement accompanying the image stated, "New 8x10 digital displays, hybrid mechanical to digital throttle system, new data concentrator units, 2X, new engine fault maintenance recorder, new engine air data system, and modified system panels, as well as structural, electrical, pneumatic, and hydraulic updates associated with this modernization effort." Other planned additions include Link 16, a communications platform that will allow the B-52J to network with a broad range of other U.S. and allied aircraft. Link 16 is a military tactical data link network used by the U.S., NATO, and nations allowed by the MIDS International Program Office (IPO). Its specification is part of the family of tactical data links. With Link 16, military aircraft, as well as ships and ground forces, may exchange their tactical picture in near real time. Link 16 also supports the exchange of text messages, imagery data, and provides 2 channels of digital voice, 2.4 kilobits per second and or 16 kilobits per second in any combination.
The one thing that I can't get over is the fact that it's loud, but like,